Hey YouTube, my subscribers and everybody else visiting, all you Santa Fe users, drivers. This is 2007 to 2012 Santa Fe, Hyundai Santa Fe. This is the passenger side. The driver's side is the same way as the instructions, only opposite. So this is works on either side. This one's unheated, which mine is not heated. $46.27 free shipping. It actually arrived. I ordered it on the 9th and it got here on the 11th. That's crazy. 2 days during weekdays. I ordered it on Thursday, got it on Saturday, installed it today on Saturday. Everything, every day auto parts on eBay is where I got it from. I mean, everything is black, the same finish as mine, everything, and it works beautifully. I'm going to show you how to install it. And just let you know that I did uninstall a lot of the screws that probably did not have to be removed. So bear with me during the video.
Hey everybody, this is my 2009 Santa Fe, Hyundai Santa Fe, and my son a long time ago lost control and swiped it on something and broke the housing. We taped it up, we've had it like that for a while, and finally I ordered one off of eBay, brand new replacement. I showed you previously earlier in this, and you see how much it costs. And then my mechanic said, "Hey, just order it, bring it in, we'll change it out." Well, there's a labor fee that you know, $65 or so that they would charge. It's understandable. I got to keep the lights on somehow, but why not just try and do this myself without any manual yet of how to access anything? We went to Food Line just early today, and when the door opened up, my door opened up, I noticed a panel on the other side, and it's right here. Use a screwdriver to loosen up, it comes off, and there's a Phillips head inside there. Go ahead and remove that Phillips head, and this panel should come off. There's not another screw over here at all, but I'm thinking this whole panel would come off, or it's going to release something up here. But we have to get behind this thing to get to that for the three screws that are on the back of that to come off. Well, after sticking a screwdriver underneath this and pulling it back, find out it's not going anywhere, I look down here and there's another panel right there. Use a very small, thin flathead to open that up, and as you see, there's a Phillips head in there. Go ahead and remove that one. I don't see any place else except for a dip right here. Don't know if that's dip or dirt. That's dirt. I don't see any place else where there's a hidden screw, but I'll get down there and look if we can't get it off. Well, go figure, there's another one underneath the handle, way down here. Okay, this is a really small thing, and all you see is that. So spin it around to where these little guys are on the bottom, and then take the same small screwdriver and pop it off, and there's another one right there. Let's take that one out. All right, when that one comes out, the whole insert comes out. So make sure you don't lose these things. Keep them on the floor with the rest of them right there, and you'll have no problems when you find them later. Ay, 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 down where the speaker is. Okay, there's the handle. Come down, and there's another screw right there. So just work your way around. Find any more. That's the dip there. Let's see if there's any more dips. I don't feel any more on the bottom. I'm going to take that one out. I didn't expect to take the whole inside of the door apart. Well, I don't know about having to take that one out, or even the very bottom, but at least it allowed me to pull it out far enough to where this whole thing pops out. There's the 3 bolts that I have to get through, 3 nuts, and the connector is right there. So that's the only things that you have to get to. Everything else should pop right back in. All right, so make sure you have the ignition turned off, no power on. It's okay to have the window down for ventilation. And go ahead and take your nuts off. That thing's going to come falling out, so be careful you don't, you know, the motor's still good. Okay, you might want to sell that on eBay if you can. Okay, but go ahead and take the hardware off. Keep the nuts, because, and if there's washers on there, keep the washers, because no hardware comes with the new one. All right, to take this out, there's a tab right there. Push down and push and pull, and the plug's out. When you put it back in, we're going to make sure that that clicks back into place. Do not, we might have to disconnect that on there because it looks like it's part of the mirror. All right, it looks like a Velcro. No, it looks like a zip tie of some sort. So I need to figure that. Now looking at the new one, that's where the power cord is. That's the three nuts right there, the bolts and nuts. Okay, this guy right here is that guy right there. It looks like the whole thing comes out of the fixture itself and plugs right back into there. So that's what I'm going to try and do. Well, I can't do this while the camera's running, but I can show you what I did. Okay, I pulled this back with my fingernail and a screwdriver, and there's a little lever right on top. Right on top there, you have to press down in order for it to come out. And after you do that, it just pulls right out. Oh, it just clipped back in. So much for that. So I'm going to push this down. Don't worry about scraping this. This is the old one. Actually not. This is part of it. So no, this looks like it's all the old one because it has these two things here and a plug. So this whole thing should come out, I would think. But this looks like it's all part of in here. So I don't know just how much that is. So yeah, you might want to be careful what you're scratching. I need to push that down, bring it forward. I might need two hands with that. I'll tell you, that was tougher than finding all the stinking screws to take the panel off. Okay, the top one was easy to get to, the bottom one I couldn't get to, and look at the damage I did to that thing. All right, getting this thing off. I don't think I'm going to have to replace it. I'm going to put nail polish over this to stop it from corroding. But oh my goodness, this is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Oh, there's the old one. Okay, so don't worry about that screw up on top. It's on the new one too. Really, what's really nice is the shipper puts it inside the sleeve to protect it along with the box. And off of eBay, I mean, it got here in 3 days, which is really nice. Free shipping. All right, so now it's time to put the new one in. Just slide it into place and put the bolts on, or the nuts on. Okay, I don't think I need to show you that, but and tighten them down. All right, before we put the new one on, as you see over there on the new one, let me try and zoom in here. It's not going to let me zoom in. That's all right. There's insulation that's around that. Okay, so it's insulation that's right here. So go and peel this stuff off. Very easy to do. Just peel that off and discard it. Now on the new ones, on a new one, you're going to have these things that just unscrew. Just to protect the threads. Just unscrew from all three of them. Okay, and you can discard these. I don't think we're going to hang on to those at all for anything. All right, it's got the housing moves around, so be careful of that. All right, and we're going to put the whole thing on. All right, when you put this guy back in, you should get two little snaps. This guy slides in, and remember, click, and that's in. So electrically, it's all hooked up and ready to be tested. I'm going to put the whole thing back together. There's two try pointing with the camera in my hand. That didn't work out. Two clips here that go in, and it should slide right into place. Okay, and that's the one that goes straight in. So put the bottom clamps in first. All right, if the harness there will let you, tuck the harness down or whatever out of the way. So you want to tuck this back down inside. It's going to be hard to show you because it's limited space. Put those guys in and pop that in. Okay, so this panel is totally intact. All right, now all you got to do is put all the screws back in. That's what it looks like. That's it. So just put all the screws, any screw they took out, put it back in. There's one there, one down there, one in there, and one right there. That probably didn't even have to come out. Now, I had to kind of pull this out, put the bottom in first, and then the top to get this screw just set back in. All right, so I want to give you a heads up about that, and then the screw just screws on back in. That's the last one. And now, after we close this up, let's get all this tightened down. That one's in down there. That one is down there. That one's in up here. And I'm going to close the panel on this, and that's done. Now to turn on the power and see if our mirror moves. So let me find the keys. Put it in. Okay, and of course, the mirror controls are on the other side. Okay, we're going to select right mirror. Let's see if it moves. Hey, object good. There it is moving. And you're hearing the dinging of the keys being in. And go down and then up. It's all moving. And let's see what it looks like. That's my dirty driver's side. And that's my clean passenger side that was just installed. Not too bad for under 50 bucks doing it myself. So hopefully you find this video handy. Doing your stuff yourself saves you a bunch of money on your vehicle. Take care. Bye. So make sure, hey, click on the subscribe thing above too while you're here. Bye.